I'm back. Did you guys miss me? Hey guys, it's Paige. Welcome back to my channel. Alright y'all, so this recent break from YouTube was definitely unplanned. As you all can imagine, there has just been a lot going on, and it's honestly just been really nice to kind of take a step back and just really focus on getting adjusted to this major transition that I'm experiencing in life right now. But you know I couldn't stay away from y'all for too long. As most of you all know, a little over 2 months ago now, I moved back home to the US after living abroad in London and working as a self-employed digital content creator. I had the most amazing 4.5-year experience in London, and as I always say, it was some of the most challenging yet rewarding years of my life. But one day at the beginning of this year, it was actually January, I just woke up with this overwhelming feeling of confirmation that it was time for that chapter of my life to close. My visa was coming to an end in July anyway. I was really missing being close to my family and friends back in the States. After turning 30, I really just started to crave different things for my life, more stability, and most importantly, I just desperately craved a change. So at 26 years old, I packed all my stuff up and moved abroad to London. And at 31 years old, I packed all my stuff up again and moved back home into my childhood bedroom at my parents' house. And I would say that both decisions took just as much bravery, okay? I was preparing to move home without a clue what my life was going to look like in this next phase. And now I've built this platform online where people kind of sort of care or are interested about my future plans. And if I'm being completely transparent, it was super scary because being an American living abroad kind of became a part of my identity. I mean, I built an online brand around it. As you all know, it's been the theme of this channel for years now. But I took a huge leap before and I was gonna do it again. And as I mentioned, my now desire for more stability and a change, I had also decided that I was ready to go back into corporate. I wanted to be a corporate girly again. Self-employment, being a full-time digital content creator was a dream come true. Such a wonderful experience. But I just felt like this next phase of my life and the goals that I had were going to require me to follow a different career path. And I've learned throughout life that even when you feel like you're ready to make a major life change, that doesn't necessarily mean that everyone else is going to be ready or even understand this change that you're making. So I really did my absolute best to just block out the noise as much as I could. And I do want to say that a majority of my subscribers were super supportive, super kind, as I announced that this change was happening. But there were also some comments like, "What? You're planning on leaving London and going back to the US? Why are you doing that? London is so much better. London suits you so well. I just can't understand." And then also speaking to people I know who returned to the US after living abroad. And at the beginning, I was even searching online, like on TikTok, trying to see if there was anybody else who had a similar experience returning to the US, after living abroad for a while. And y'all, the results were not very positive. Most people were just talking about how miserable they were after returning back to the US. Even when I started telling friends that I was going to be applying for jobs, that feedback wasn't always great. A lot of people were like, "Why would you want to leave self-employment? You want to start applying for jobs in this market? You should have started applying last year." And once again, just scrolling on TikTok and seeing people who have been on the job hunt for 6+ months with no luck. It wasn't super encouraging. But you know what, y'all? I just kept telling myself, that does not have to be my story. I have the power to write this next chapter to be just as or even more beautiful than the last. And that is simply because God is guiding my hand as I write, okay? And I also cannot go without saying that I don't think I could have been as confident or optimistic throughout this transition if it was not for my beautiful and amazing parents. They welcomed me back with open arms. They were actually so excited for me to return after being away for so long. And I absolutely recognize the blessing and the privilege in that. And I don't take it for granted one bit. I'm so grateful. My parents have always been super proud of me for chasing my dream and moving abroad all by myself. So they were happy to provide this landing pad or this safe space, you know, as I tried to figure out what I wanted to do next with my life. So I left London at the end of July. Was it July 27th or 28th? I don't know, y'all. But I flew straight to DC and hung out there for a couple of days. And then I flew back home to the south suburbs of Chicago on July 31st. I allowed myself to chill for about a week or so. And then I officially began my job application process on August 8th. And y'all, by the grace of God, I received the job offer of my dreams on September 15th. God is so good. Oh my goodness. I am so thrilled to share that I recently began a new position as the manager of social, culture, and branded content at Kellanova, which I'm pretty sure most of you all still know as Kellogg. So my first day on the job was actually super eventful because it was actually the same day of Kellogg's official split into two independently traded companies. So it's now WK Kellogg Co., which is the North American cereal brand. It houses so many of the cereals that many of us grew up loving, like Frosted Flakes. And then there's the global snacking business, Kellanova. In my role, I will be supporting our organic social media strategy as well as our influencer programs for a lineup of iconic brands, y'all. Pop-Tarts, RX Bar, Rice Krispies Treats, Nutri-Grain, Pure Organic, and Special K bars. Y'all, when I saw this job description, I just felt like it was specifically written for me. And it was just so meant to be. I mean, this company is going through such a major transition. I'm going through such a major life transition. We were just meant to be. And I am just so looking forward to all that is to come, all there is to learn, all there is to experience. And we would really be sitting here all day if I actually dove into the testimony that is truly behind this. But just know that God is good, y'all. I'm coming to the end of my third week and I already feel like I've learned so much. I've even been saying that I feel so much smarter after each day is over. I feel like I have such an opportunity to grow with this company and I'm just so excited, y'all. I'm so excited. And that's my life update, y'all. I really do want to still be consistent on YouTube. And I'm gonna do my best, but as you can imagine, I'm going through a huge transition right now. Work is super fast paced. I'm being given a lot of responsibility right away, which I'm super grateful for. And after I close my laptop on most days, I'm just exhausted. So I think it's gonna take a little bit of time to, you know, get fully adjusted, but I still have so many things I want to share with you all. And now that I'm in this new chapter of my life, I feel like I'll have new experiences to share, whether it's like work from home routines, budgeting, how I am managing a work-life balance. This channel is not going anywhere, so please stay tuned. Please continue to watch this space. I actually shared this news on Instagram about a week ago now, and the response was so overwhelming and so amazing. Thank you all so much for always supporting me. A few of you left comments like, okay, when are we gonna get the new apartment tour? Let's just focus on one thing at a time, shall we? But there's so much more to come and I am so excited to share. Thank you for tuning into this unpredictable life journey of mine. Being on YouTube has awarded me so many amazing life experiences over the last few years, and I don't plan on stopping now. As always, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you on the next one.